I have Dorito fingers. Dorito fingers. Doo-doo. Gotta go put the clothes in the dryer. I don't know what to call it. Oh, I don't mean to be flipping you guys off. Sorry. Natural Glam Defined Eyes Makeup Tutorial. Sure, why not? Hey guys, it's Alicia. So today I wanted to do kind of a natural glam, very defined eyes kind of tutorial. I have been using this color combination for about the past week and I just love it. I think it makes you look really put together, a little bit glamorous, and really defines your eyes. So I figured I'd do a tutorial on it. It is using all MAC eyeshadows, but they are so easily dupable, kind of like all high-end eyeshadows. I mean, if you just look around in the drugstore, there is something that is quite similar. So don't feel like you have to use MAC eyeshadows. But let me give you a close-up of the eyes. So here are the eyes up close, just very kind of neutral colors, a little bit warmer. I tend to use warmer colors because I have blue eyes. I just think it makes it stand out. I kept it light and bright on the inner corner and the inner part of the lid. And then I did keep my brow highlight matte today, which sometimes I don't, but I was in the mood for a matte brow highlight. Lots of mascara as always, and then I did use a bit of a warmer color on the lower lash line just to help give me some definition. So if you guys want to see how to achieve this natural glam and very defined eye look, please stay tuned. As always, again, MAC Painterly Paint is the first thing I'm going to use. I'm going to apply it all over the lid from lower lash line all the way up to the brow and into the inner corner. I feel like I look a little blue right now. So I think after I put this on, I'm going to mess with the white balance settings and see if that helps. Okay, I think that helped a little bit. The first color I'm going to take is MAC's Gesso, and it's just a matte white. So I'm just going to take like a flat brush and put that right under the eyebrow. I ended up picking this color up because my NYX white that I used kind of bit the dust. So I needed another one, and honestly the MAC one isn't quite as pigmented, but I do like it, and it's nice to have it just in my palette with all my other MAC eyeshadows. The next color I'm going to take is MAC Samoa Silk, and it's kind of this like orangey, like almost sherbet color, but I absolutely have fallen in love with it. I was kind of scared when I got it, but I love it. So I'm taking like a kind of fluffy brush and just putting that right up under that white and kind of blending it. And I just love the amount of warmth that this gives you. So I'm sorry for not posting so many videos. I've been having some issues with my editing software. I'll get like completely done editing and then save it, and the computer will like lock up and it'll delete everything I've had. So I've had some issues, but I plan on filming a lot more, so, and hopefully my computer won't crash anymore. So after the Samoa Silk, I'm going to use another new love from MAC, and it is green. And it's kind of a boring color. It's very like skin toned, pulls a little peachy, but it just has the most beautiful like sheen that adds some brightness to your lid. So I'm going to go in with a short shader brush. And I'm somebody who loves like matte colors. They're my favorite to work with. But this, I don't know. I think it's I want to say it is a satin finish. Which I think is a good way to go if you're used to matte or you just love matte colors and you don't like a lot of shimmer. because it's still not overly frosty or shimmery, but it just adds that little bit of glow on your lid. And I'm taking that all the way up to the crease. The next color I'm going to take is MAC's Mystery, and it is a warm matte brown. Has a little bit of a red undertone, so it goes gorgeous with kind of the orangey and peachy color we have already. Take a tapered, fluffy brush and just start working that on the outer corner and pulling it into the crease. I am going to pull it up just a tiny bit, just so that when my eyes are completely open, you can see that warmer brown. Hopefully you can see how much warmer that looks with that Swiss chocolate in there. I'm kind of feathering it sort of along the lash line just a little bit, just to give a little bit more definition. And I'm pulling it about 3/4 of the way into the crease. Then I'm going to go back in with that blending brush, a little bit of the Samoa Silk, and just work on the perimeter of that Swiss chocolate, making sure there aren't any harsh lines and that everything is really nicely blended. So that's what we have right now. You could totally just leave it like this with no eyeliner and have a more like natural look, but I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of a darker color just right in the outer V, and then some liner and some shadow on the lower lash line as well. For the darker color, I'm going to use MAC's Mystery. It's just a matte dark brown. I think the next dark brown that I really want to get from MAC is Embark. It looks a little bit darker and a slightly bit warmer than Mystery, so let me know if you guys have ever used that color. Just going in with that same tapered brush, and I'm just going to stamp that right on the outer part of the lash line and then kind of do a little bit of a C motion into the crease. Now I'm not going to be blending this into the crease very far because I want this color to just give some definition and be very concentrated just right in that outer corner. So there it is with the Mystery on it. And as you can see, I didn't pull it very far, just enough to get some more definition. I'm going to go back in with Swiss chocolate and blend that a little bit. And then with no additional product on that blending brush, I'm going to just go right back over that line. I'm going to use kind of a fatter angled brush, go in with the gesso. Just kind of blend right between the Samoa Silk and the gesso. And this is why I don't do my eyebrows before I do my eyeshadow, because when I'm blending, I kind of go like on my eyebrow a little bit, and I'd rather only do my eyebrows once than get powder in them and then have to go back and do them again. So if you guys want a brow tutorial, let me know. I would be happy to do that for you. So for eyeliner, I'm going to just use my, I was going to say L'Oreal, but that was wrong. Sorry, CoverGirl. I'm going to use my CoverGirl liquid line in brown, just like I normally do. I'm just going to line from the outer corner to the inner corner. And I am going to smudge the line out with a little smudger, just a little bit. So you should have a line just like that. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, now that eyeliner's done, I'm just going to go back into that green and just kind of tap right over where we put it, trying to avoid the eyeliner. And I'm just doing this because I want to make sure that inner part of the lid is still really nice and light and bright. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to take a small smudgy brush and I'm going to go in with the Mystery, which is that like warm dark brown that we use in the crease. Take it right under the lash line, almost to the inner corner. And I'm kind of flipping my brush vertically so that it blends it down a little bit further. Sort of like that. And then I'm going to take that fluffy taper brush, go in with the Samoa Silk, go right under that mystery and blend it out. This just softens the edge a little bit. I'm going to take that flat shader brush and the mystery that we used in the outer corner and just barely dab it on the outer corner of my lower lash line and connect it up with the outer corner of my upper lash line. This just adds a tiny bit of definition. Finally, for our inner corner, I am going to use MAC's Floof, which is like a frosty pink color. A little angle brush. And just tap that right into the inner corner. And just a little bit under the lash line. Now all I have to do is my mascara, and then I will show you all the rest of the products I used on my face. Okay, so mascara is done. Today I used the Maybelline Big Eyes just on the lower lash line. It's the one that has like the one for the upper and then the side for the lower, but I only used the lower side for my lower lash line. And then I used Benefit's Their Real Mascara, which I'm still using the sample of it. I'm debating on whether or not to get the full size. It's a little bit pricey, so I'm going to just continue using the sample and see how I like it. And then I use, as always, my CoverGirl Clump Crusher to separate. Here are the eyes all done. I really, really love them. They're just neutral and natural, but still give the eyes a lot of definition, especially with the mascara, and then the darker color just right in the outer corner, and then the brightness on the inner part of the lid and the inner corner. So I love it. Let me zoom out and show you what I used on the rest of my face. Okay, so on the rest of the face, I used my Revlon Photo Ready Bronzer in Bronzed and Chic to contour and just warm up my skin. And then I used Milani's Baked Blush in Fantastico Mauve. This is just like a cooler mauve tone. I love this color for like fall and winter, but I was in the mood to use it now. I'm so ready for summer to be over that I'm trying to use like all my fall stuff to hopefully get it to come here. And then for my highlighter, I used Laura Geller's Baked Highlighter Duo in French Vanilla and Portofino. That side's the French Vanilla and that side's the Portofino. And I just put that on my cheekbones, a little bit down my nose, and then on the Cupid's bow. And then for lips, I used NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. I hope you guys enjoyed this natural glam defined eyes kind of makeup tutorial. I really enjoyed filming it for you guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and leave me any requests in the down bar. I hope you all are having a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.